Hello everybody, it's Jeff with AZCAMERA Reviews, and today we're going to be talking about a mini dome camera. This one is by JideTech. Now I've done JideTech dome cameras before, and I've done some of their other products which I've really liked. This is a mini dome camera and it's a 5K, so it'll give you better resolution. You use this camera, you can use it with an NVR. And what I'm going to do is show you what's inside the box, and then we'll hook it up and we'll show you what the picture quality is like. So we'll be back in a moment. Okay, so now let's look inside this JideTech mini dome camera and see what's inside the box. Okay, we'll just kind of open it up. And on top, you've got a POE IP camera quick operation guide. So they'll tell you how to use it and how to hook it up. And it looks like it's a pretty in-depth little booklet for setting it up. It's also in color, which is really nice. Then you've got a CD or DVD with the software for setting up the camera if you want to use it on your computer. I've got an NVR, so I probably won't be using this. Let's remove this. And inside this thing marked number 1, you've got a small LAN cable. And then you've got the actual camera inside. So you've got a power, and then you've got your LAN. You've got the actual camera itself, which is, it feels like it may be aluminum or it could be plastic. The last one I had was aluminum, and it's pretty well made. You can see here there's the mountings for it, and what you do is you unscrew these, you turn this off, and then you screw these into a wall. You can either screw it into the ceiling, or you could screw it directly onto a wall. So you can mount it this way, you can mount it a multitude of ways. And this right here is your username and password, and I'm covering that up so that I won't get hacked. And this is your blind area right here, this little blue arrow. Also in the box, you've got some screws and some mollies to go into a wall if you're going to mount it on a wall. You've also got some watertight parts, so if you want to use those on this here, you can make this watertight. You've got a power cable, and deep inside here, last but not least, we've got another little box. And inside that box is a small power supply where you'll plug one end into your switch and one end into your camera. Now let's hook it up and see what we've got. This is the JideTech 1080i mini dome model. I've been using this for about a year, and now I'm going to be upgrading it with that 5K model that I showed you. We've now got the 5K camera up, and we'll kind of set here for a second. This is updating every 1/30th of a second, I think it is. Let's see how it looks now when we pan it. So there's the car. Things look a little richer. They look a little sharper. Still get a little aliasing, but I think that has to do with the updating of the actual picture. Okay, I noticed this one pans a little differently. The other one panned the other way. This one pans in the opposite direction. So in order to go see my front door, I have to go all the way to the right as opposed to the left, which I did with the last one. So this has to scan my whole yard in order to get to my front door. So let's see how that looks. Okay. Let's just go to the right a little more so you can see. Okay. Now just for giggles, once we get to the front here, let's just try zooming in on something. Okay, let me bring this up and let's zoom in. That's not too bad. Tilt up. That's the most tilt you can do on it when you're hanging it upside down. Just tilt down. Okay, now we'll just we'll zoom back. Okay, now let's just try tilting up. Okay. We catch a little bit of the top of the dome when we go all the way up to the top. I'm just going to kind of leave it here, and we'll see what it looks like in the dark. We'll be back when it's dark. So this is pretty incredible. Look at this. This is nighttime now. I mean, this camera, this 5K camera is amazing. It handles the light so much better. I mean, it's actually showing color, whereas the other one was so sparkly in the dark. This is full darkness outside. Basically, I've got some lights on in the front of the house, but you can still see this is full color, and this is nighttime. Let's try panning over and see what we come up with. Okay, it still doesn't track movement that great, but it still is color. Okay, and there's, once it settles in, look at how the front of the house looks. It looks pretty awesome. Let's just go over here before. That's where we got all that pixelization. Let's just look in there. See what we've got. Doesn't look bad at all. Okay, and now I've gone the furthest I can go here. Let's go back the other way. Let's settle up on the car. That was our original shot. Okay. Well, I think that looks pretty darn good. The other thing is I noticed that the picture on this is a little wider than on the other camera. So, okay, I will be back in a moment with my thoughts on this camera. So, what do I think of the new JideTech 5K mini dome camera? I really like it. I found that the resolution was way improved over the 1080p model. The color saturation, way improved. The night vision, way improved. So overall, everything's just way improved. Anyway, I would probably say that the JideTech 5K mini dome camera is a good buy. This is Jeff with AZCAMERA Reviews saying, please watch us, please like us, please share us, and most of all, please subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye.